Alright, let's go over the 5 greatest green flags that you should be looking for in a girl. Nowadays, dating is so hard. Everyone is so unloyal. Everyone is cheating on each other. Girls are unfaithful. It's important to find a partner that has all these key green flags I'm about to say in this video. Now, this isn't some kind of test sheet you have to bring out before you start dating a girl or start bringing them home, and you're literally filling it out on a piece of paper. No, you don't need to be that strict, okay? This isn't an interview or anything. These are just some key things that you should be keeping in mind before you start being exclusive with someone or bringing them home to your parents. So many guys get fooled by these beautiful looking girls out there. Oh, they're so hot, they're so attractive, but they have the personality of fucking mud. You want to build with someone who has that great personality, that drive to move forward in life and not just a pretty looking face. But anyways, let's move forward. These 5 key points that you should be looking for when dating a girl. Number 1 is she actually cares. Does a girl you're seeing actually take the time to text you maybe after your shift at work, seeing if you got home safe and wishing you a good morning or a good night? I love when girls send that message because it shows that they really care. Now, you don't have to do this every single day because it does get boring and sometimes there's just not that much to talk about. If she does this every once in a while, that is really good. And it shows that she's actually interested and is thinking about you. Does she want you to meet her family? Is she texting you after a few months of dating saying, I want you to meet my siblings, I want you to meet my mother, come over for dinner, we'll whip you up a nice meal? If she does, she is truly interested in you and cares about you, and she cares to have something long-term with you and not just something like a hookup. Does she make you food? Does she prepare something? Does she say, hey, what's your favorite food? I'll whip you up whatever you want, but then she does it as a surprise. Those are the things that I love in a girl. Does she surprise you with your favorite steak? Does she come over and has a little container and it's your favorite food inside? How excited you get by that? I remember this one girl I was seeing, she happened to pack me exactly what I had in mind for my favorite food. She whipped it up herself, brought it over, completely surprised me, and that is what stood out from a lot of the girls that I've dated. No one's ever taken that time to actually cook me something, and she won my heart right away. Does she want to see you become better? Is she trying to help you improve yourself? Is she supporting you in your goals? Is she wanting you to go back to school? Does she care about the future that the two of you guys have together? If she does, she's a keeper. You guys should be constantly pushing each other to get better and better. Now, I'm not saying, to crave perfection, that you must be making this amount of money, she must be making this amount of money in order to enjoy a good life and have an expensive house. No. As long as you guys are pushing each other and trying to achieve your best self, then that's all that you need. Number 2 is her friends. So what are her friends like? Have you had the chance to meet them? Is she actually introducing you to her friends? If so, this is another good sign. But what are her friends like? Are they mean people? Do they gossip a lot? Are they disrespectful? Are they clean? Do they take the time to invite your girlfriend out when you guys aren't together? I mean, there's a lot of couples out there that are always together. I think that's okay as long as you guys have your space though. I think space is a huge thing in a relationship. So as long as you guys are on the same page about it, then sure, see each other every single day if you want. But if one wants space, try to make that happen. Try to make sure that one is out there seeing their friends and having a good time. But are her friends constantly inviting her out for girls' nights or having dinner? Those are things you want to look for if she actually has that close, good friend group that is very nice towards her and actually care about her. Do they have good jobs? Do they have ambitions? Because who you hang out with really impacts who you are as a person. Did they go to school? Because these are the type of girls that your girlfriend's gonna be hanging out with. Do her friends actually take the time to test the guys that she's going out with? It really shows that they care about her. I would want my girlfriend's friends to be testing me because they want the best thing for her. And when I see them testing me, it shows that they truly care. And I will answer any of their questions. I don't fear anything. I am confident as a person that I will pass their tests. So I want to see her friends do that to me instead of just accepting who I am and not digging into what kind of person I am as well. Number 3 is, what are her parents like? What do her parents look like? What do her parents do for a living? And are they nice or are they mean? Because this is what your girlfriend could end up being in the future, especially with her looks. Look at how her mom is, what her dad looks like. Are they clean people? Do they have money? Not saying money's everything, but are they well supported? Do they have a roof over their head? Do they exercise? Do they smoke? What are their diets like? And are they doing drugs? And are her parents still together or are they divorced? Because this could impact how your relationship could be in the future. Not saying this is what it could be 100%, but it's good to have this in mind. Because if you date a girl that has parents that have been dating for 20 plus years, that looks amazing compared to someone who got divorced after a year or two. Do her parents reach out to her? And does she reach out to her parents? Do they have that good relationship relationship where they're talking on a regular basis. If she talks to them, do they actually help her out? If she has money issues or she's struggling or she needs to go and live back home for a certain amount of time, are her parents there for her? Do they accept this? Those are things that you should be looking for. Number 4 is her personality. So what is this girl like? Is she really boring? Are you the one who's doing all the talking and trying to keep the conversation flowing and keeping her engaged? It really depends what kind of person you are too. Hey, maybe you like a girl that's boring. Maybe you like a girl that's super hyper or super excited all the time and full of energy. Maybe that's what you need. But it all depends on who you are. So if you don't like a boring girl, but she's really attractive, you can't do that, because just because she's good looking, it's gonna drive you insane eventually in their relationship. Because if she's a good looking girl but no personality, you're not gonna be able to talk to her about anything. You're not gonna be having fun. The only thing that's gonna be good is in the bedroom, and that only gets so far. Is she fun and outgoing? This is something that I truly look for. Is she wanting to stay home every weekend, or does she want to go out skydiving? That's kind of extreme. But does she want to go out for drinks? Does she want to go out and have fun in a club? Or does she want to go out and do adventures or go for a walk in the park or go swimming or anything like that? Does she make you smile? That's the most important thing. And is she nice and respectful towards you? Because that is a huge thing in a relationship. You don't want a girl who's gonna be using you and putting you down all the time and maybe going out with other guys and treating you like shit. You want someone that is not controlling and that you guys are on the same page with each other. Is she wanting to do something spontaneous? A lot of girls love doing this. So if you get the chance to do this with someone, definitely do it. Call her last minute. Say, you know, we're going here at this time. Something like that without actually planning it. A lot of people plan their dates, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you show them that you want to do something last minute and catch them off guard, they will love it. Number 5 is her physical appearance. So is a girl you're seeing taking the time to exercise?
That's the spirit.
Is she into fashion? Now, I'm not saying the girl that you're seeing has to be in the gym 5 days a week, but does she care about her body? Is she taking time to actually hit the gym a few times a week? Now, it really depends on yourself as well. If you're not the type of person that does this, then that's totally okay. But I personally look for a girl that keeps in good shape, because that's what I do. And it makes you look overall better in person. It gives you that fit, toned body that a lot of guys look for in a girl. And what's her diet like? Is she constantly going out for fast food?
You a bitch! Yeah, you a stone cold bitch!
Or is she taking time to cook homemade meals at home that is healthy, whole wheats, you know, full of green vegetables, all that stuff? Or is she just ordering skip the dishes because it's easy and convenient? What is her fashion sense like? Does she dress like a bum? Does she dress up when you guys actually go out and you take the time to dress up? Or is she going out in sweatpants and a hoodie? Test her on these things. Bring her out to a nice restaurant and see what she does. But hey, you gotta look good yourself. Does she take the time to smell good for you? Because if you see a girl who's constantly grooming themselves, trying to smell good for you, having a clean, good wardrobe, it shows that she really cares about you and that she's trying to impress you and keep you interested. Is she taking the time to make sure that you are well dressed as well? Because if she looks good, she wants her man to look good. You want to be on that same page. Well, that about wraps things up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. So stay tuned, subscribe. I'm going to be posting once a week like I usually do. I'm going away to Mexico on Thursday. I have all the videos uploaded, nothing to wait for, but stay tuned because I'm going to have some really cool footage coming up for you. Take care.